Hi, boys and girls. We're going to be working on math again today, and we're going to be doing lesson 22. So today you're going to need 6 cubes. You're going to need your lesson 22 papers, and you're going to need your dry erase mat and a dry erase marker and something to erase with, okay? So if you haven't gathered those things, go ahead and gather them up and then come right back. So you can hit pause and come right back, okay? All right, let's get started. So we're going to start off by counting backwards from 20. Are you ready? We're going to start at 20 and we're going to go all the way down to 1. I hope you've been counting and practicing counting to 100 because that's also super important. We want you to be able to count to 100 quickly before you go to first grade. So be practicing and making sure that you don't make any mistakes, okay? But we're going to count backwards from 20. So everybody get your mind thinking about the number 20 and ready. Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, counting backwards. All right. We're going to start by playing a game called Snap. We've played it before. You can either do the number bond on your paper for the application problem, or you can use your dry erase mat, which is what I'm going to be using, okay? So you're going to get your cubes of 6, and if you can find someone to play with you, great. That would be great. If not, you can just make snaps and write your number bonds on your dry erase board. So let me turn this down. We're going to use that. I have 6. I'm going to take some away, or you can just play with me. You can use the ones that I'm doing, okay? And I'm going to break the stick, and I'm going to show you how many are left. Okay, so you can see how many are left, and the rest are hiding in my hand. So can you guess how many cubes are still in my hand? How many do you think? If I have 2 up here, remember how many I started with? I started with 6. Okay. All right, let's see. And the number that was left, or that I had in my hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to draw a number bond to go with our snap. So we're going to make a number bond. You want to make it nice and neat so you have room to write the numbers inside of the circles. Okay. And then you're going to do the numbers that just happened. So we started with how many? That's right. We started with 6, and we had 2 and 4 were our parts. And sometimes we like to show what was taken away. So we took away this number, 4. So sometimes we like to X that out. We can write a number sentence using our number bond to show what happened. We can start with the number 6, take away 4, and how many were left? That equals 2. So remember, we started with 6, and I took away 4 and hid them. There were 2 left. Okay, great job. Okay, let's erase, and I'm going to snap my sticks again. Okay, so I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take some away. Okay, And then can you guess how many did I take away? Let's see how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 left. And I have how many in my hand? That's right, there was 1. So can you make a number bond to go with that snap? So we're going to make our number bond. We still started with 6, so that number is going to stay the same. And I took away 1, remember? And I was left with 5. And I can X out the one I took away. So I had 6. Can you do this? Can you write your number sentence? If you want to try to do it before me and see if you're right, pause the video and then turn it back on to check. Take away 1 equals 5. Say that with me. 6 minus 1 equals 5. So minus and take away mean the same thing. Okay, let's erase. Let's do one more snap and then we'll move on to something else. So I'm starting with 6 again, but we're double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take some away. And how many are left? So how many did I take away? Okay, let's see. Did you say 3? That's right, I took away 3. So my number bond, you'd write your number bond. Pause it if you want to try it first. Okay, but we're going to start up here with our whole. That's how many we started with, which was 6. And I took 3 away, and I was left with 3. So I'm going to take away 3. So I had 6 minus 3 equals 3. Great job. Okay, so for our next thing, we're still going to use our 6 linking cubes. But it also says we can use a large dice or small dice. So if you have a die at home, go ahead and get it. If not, you can kind of use mine with me. I forgot to get one, so I'm going to pause my video and I will be right back. Okay, I went and got my dice. And I still have 6, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just going to do a couple of problems using the dice, and then we're going to move on to show you another way. So I have 6, and I'm going to roll the dice to show me how many I'm going to take away. So I rolled the dice, and I got the number 4. So I'm going to take away 4. So I'm going to just take those 4 away and put them over there. Okay. And then just like we were doing earlier when we were playing Snap, we're going to make a number bond. Okay, and we're going to write a number sentence. So I'm going to start with how many I had. And then my 2 parts, I had 4 that I took away. And I had 2 that were left. So if I wanted to write my number sentence, it would be 6 take away 4 equals 2. All right, did you get that? Remember, you can pause it and try to do it before me and then check your work, okay? You can do it with me. We're going to start with 6 again, and I'm going to roll the dice. And if you have one, you can do your own numbers at home if you have a dice. Whoa, this time we're going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully you could subitize that and you didn't need to count, but just in case you did, there are 5. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and take those away. Okay. Now I'm going to make my number bond to match. All right. So we're going to start with our number bond. So I had 6 when I started and I rolled the number 5. That's what I'm going to take away. and 1 was left. So can you do that? What's your number sentence going to look like? We're going to start with 6, take away 5 equals 1. Okay. All right. So we're going to put the dice away, and we're going to put our cubes away. And now we're going to draw some dots. And we learned another way to show 6 with our 5 groups. Do you remember how to draw 6 using the 5 group way? So if we were going to draw 6 dots or circles, we would start like this if you don't remember. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my 6th one would come down here. So it's kind of like pretending like we have a 10 frame, and then putting the 5 on top, and then bringing the 1 down there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I guess I'm still going to use the dice. Let's do 1. Okay, so I rolled a dice, and it says that I should take away 1 from our 6. So I will cross off 1 to show the ones we're taking away. So I'm just going to cross this one off right there. And then I would write my number sentence to show what happened. So I started with 6. I'm going to use that minus sign. The minus means to take away the 1. Equals, and how many were left? We have 5 on the top row, so that's 5. So read your sentence with me. 6 minus 1 equals 5. Good job. 6 minus 1 equals 5. We could also write our number bond and X out the one that we're showing that went away. Okay. All right, we're going to start over. We're going to start with 6 again. So on your board, I want you to draw 6 in the 5 group way. So when we do 6 in the 5 group way, we are going to start with pretending like we're making a 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have to bring the next one down 6. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice to see. I'm going to take away 5 this time. So I'm going to start here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many are left? 1. So I can write a number bond to go with this. I can also write a number sentence. So if I write the number sentence, do you know what I need to write first? That's right, I'm going to write the number 6. And I'm going to take away the number that I rolled, which is the number 5. And how many were left? The number 1. Let's read this number sentence. Ready? 6 minus 5 equals 1. Great job. Okay, so you can keep doing that with your dice if you have one at home, and then writing your number sentences to show what happened. Don't forget to draw your 6 in the 5 group way. Okay, so we're going to erase. I would like for you to, this is lesson 22, and you are going to complete the problems. So they show the number bond. So you're going to, it tells us what to do here. It says cross out 1 hat. So I'm going to put this inside my dry erase mat so I can show you real quick. Okay. So it says cross out 1 hat. So I'm going to cross this one off. And it says 6 minus 1 equals 5. So I'm going to put my 1 and my 5 here because those are my parts. And then how would I show the one that got taken away? Would it the 1 or the 5? I'm going to show it by crossing out the 1. but still being able to read it. I still want to be able to read it. So you're going to do that with the next two problems. It says cross out 5 snowflakes and put it in the number bond and show which one. And then cross out 2 snowflakes. And look, on the next one, the hole is at the bottom and the parts are up here. So you got to be careful sometimes. They switch things around on us. And then you're going to be doing the problems on the back. Okay, so this one, it uses the cubes. It says to take away 4. And this one, you have to draw the circles in a 5 group and then take away 2. All right. Okay, that's your work for today, and I will see you again tomorrow.